pandemic trapped a bunch of aging role-playing gamers in their homes, forcing them to crawl out of their pen and paper comfort zone and into the online world of virtual tabletops and video calls. So join them as they raise the curtain to share their stories, insights, and love of all things geek. Welcome to the Advanced Age Role-Playing Gamers Podcast, assholes.
All right. So, hello and welcome to the Advanced Age Role-Playing Gamers Podcast. I'm Nathan, and I'm the GM for our inaugural season. So this is episode 2 of us playing the Alpha Rules set of Free League's Twilight 2000 4th edition, which, as the time of this taping, it is not out yet. It's not coming out till summertime. But we're brave, and we're deciding to try it out and see what's broken. What's that, Chris? No, shut up. Yeah, so thanks for listening. Let's jump right in, and I'm going to do a little round robin here and let the cast here introduce themselves. And we're going to start off this week with Mouthy Chris.
Hi, I'm Chris, and I'm playing Minka Grosicalo, farmer girl of Poland.
Excellent, thank you. And up to Tony.
Hello, my name is Tony. This week I'm performing as Blanco Fantasma. That's all I got.
Okay, well, so a little bit different from last week. I was worried, but thank you so much. And Tyr.
Hi, I'm Tyr. I'll be playing Axel Mueller, a failed German college student drafted into the war. No. There are many fine German porn stars. Axel is not one. I mean, you know.
One of the less fine porn stars, man.
Well, okay, there's a lot of those too. But he is not one of them. I'll also be occasionally playing Sophia, a 16-year-old orphan who's been picked up by the party.
Awesome. And last but not least, Matt.
Hi, Matt, and I am going to be playing Pawlov Onajecki. I am a Polish ex-criminal wannabe crime boss and friend of Minka, who now I'm at her farm.
Perfect. And if you listen to the first episode, you notice that we've got a certain not appearing in this podcast this week. He goes by the name of Sean. He plays Gunny Sergeant Mason. Unfortunately, he couldn't be with us this week, but hopefully he'll come back soon and all in one piece.
And that means that this will probably be the podcast with the fewest edits.
Oh, thank God.
Bleep, 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 bleep.
I want to say the A word.
Oh, God.
Alabaster.
Abercrombie and Fitch.
I spent some time getting, there we go. Everything's working again. Yay, thank you so much. And
I can't see the map, Nathan. I can't see.
I have dark vision.
Fuck off. All right, so putting you guys on the big world map now with all my little charts and facts and figures and the bear claw. All right, so we wrapped up last session with the evening of the first day, July 1st, of the year 2000. Does anybody want to do a brief recap of what happened last time? Volunteers?
Yeah, I'll do it. Basically, an introductory session where two groups of individuals, Minka and Pawlov, were at Minka's farm, where where Gunnery Sergeant Highway had hidden not Gunnery Sergeant Highway. You might as well play him. Might as well. Sorry. Where the Gunnery Sergeant had hidden a old beat up Humvee before he had deployed to further in Poland. The rest of the party has joined everyone at Minka's farm. Blanco knew about the Humvee and the Gunnery Sergeant, and he invited his nephew, who he encountered in Poland, through strange circumstances. He just happened to show up, which have yet to be explained. He showed up in the middle of a war zone and rescues his nephew, trying to get him out after Axel's unit was destroyed. Axel had rescued Zofia from a GRU rape gang, effectively, and they all met up at this farmstead. They decided they were going to travel together using the Humvee. They were pooling their resources. They decided they were going to travel at night. It was going to be safer because we know that there are active units in the Russian units in the area. In fact, we heard him on the radio saying effectively defecting from the Russian army. So there's also wild card units in the area. So we spent the time hunting, foraging, cooking, and napping in shifts to get ready for our journey south to the forest.
Perfect. That's awesome. Thanks so much. All right. So I'm going to do just a little bit. So it is kind of start of evening. It's not like super, super dark yet. And so Gunny was a little disappointed with the haul from the hunting session earlier in the day with just one rabbit, and he recalled seeing a deer trail not too far from the farm, and he was gonna, since it's kind of sun was set, this is probably a good prime time to see if the deer would come across that trail again, and he was going to snag himself a deer for not himself, but for the party, for the good of the cause. So he takes his a rifle and he marches off into the near dark.
Tyr wins. You get raped by a bear.
Who knows?
I mean, that's what the fool says,
But yeah, so and you guys weren't going to leave until after everyone ate and everything. So you basically got a shift to kill before he comes back.
Well, then we'll start by organizing the vehicle for our trip. Stashing constables and supplies, and getting it ready to go.
Okay.
Axel will inspect the weapons. Whoever wants to take a look in and see if anything needs repaired or cleaned. He's got some chemistry, some manual field training when he was in the army, and he's got a kit with him. So. He'll clean out the bore on his sniper rifle just to make sure it's not rusting up. What have you prepared? If anybody else needs their weapons done, he will offer to do it.
All right. Fair enough. Any takers for that, for the weapon cleaning?
No, my rifle is good.
I don't have a rifle. I have crowbar. It's in good shape.
He's only got a little bit of blood.
There's that shotgun that the gunnery sergeant found.
Minka,
Just needs some ammo.
get the madman a handgun.
Yeah, the shotgun's nice. It makes big boom, right? But it doesn't have any shells. I think Minka. I know we're going to leave. Maybe I just go take a look around, and there's got to be some stuff laying around still on the farm. Maybe some tools or something that's dropped. We don't really have a lot here.
Tools, please have a look.
Yeah, I think so. Basically, I think I'm going to do. I'm going to do for this shift, I'm going to scrounge.
Okay. All right. Making.
I'm going to scrounge.
Did you get any bonus for knowing the farm too?
Only if you help him.
I mean, we hang out and run the farm in our childhood, but I guess I could. It's like it's not unfamiliar territory.
All right. I'll give him one.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Well, look, if no one else can help, if no one else needs the weapon service, then I can go help him scrounge.
Okay.
There you go.
I have the scrounger skill.
Oh, that's very good. You need to help me look around. Maybe we find something interesting, something we can use.
But there's only one scrounging roll made, yes?
Yeah.
Or is it two? Okay.
If you want, I could assist you. If you're like, oh, I'm really good at.
What are your stats?
So I'd have to look up and see what scrounging is. Let's
Scrounging.
It's survival.
So,
It's survival. Let's take a quick look at his survival. He's got an intelligence die of D10 and no skill in survival.
Okay, you can assist.
All right.
All right, so I have an intelligence of B, which is a D10. I have a survival of D, but because I have the scrounger skill, that ranks it up to a C. So that's a
Better than
D.
both of you.
Yeah. So that's a D8, I believe, right?
yeah.
Okay. So I've got a D10 and a D8. And because I have help, what else are we gonna call that?
I keep forgetting to look that up, but let's just bump that up one.
Okay.
So two
D10, D8, 2 D10s. All right.
Twilight GM,
Yeah.
I'd like to do a recon. Can we agree on the most obvious avenues of approach to where we are, just so I can just make sure we're not, there's no threats?
So you want to scout,
Yes.
or what do they go?
Recon.
Oh, over a watch, right?
I was keeping watch.
Yeah, recon.
So that's you're basically scouting for threats. That's keeping watch. That's a straight recon roll.
All right. One success on the scrounging roll.
All right, with the scrounging roll, go ahead and roll a D100.
48.
Oh. You find a basically under some tarps, you find a hunting bow.
Wow.
Oh, that's convenient.
There's like just weapons laying all over your farm there. I mean.
It's Polish farm the weapons. It's good soil for weapons.
Any arrows with that?
No.
Come back and
no,
forth. We
sir.
have AR-15s.
No arrows.
Many AKs.
No arrows. Okay. Well, I'll come back with that as like, we found this hunting bow.
Yes.
I already have my hunting bow, the compound, but someone else can use this one. Once we find some arrows or make some.
Yes, we should probably just put that and the shotgun in the truck.
Very well.
So
So that just leaves Minka, right? Minka, what did you want to do for that shift?
Minka is preparing and packing the vehicle,
Okay.
which I guess would be equivalent of making camp, but the opposite.
yeah, turn down
Breaking
this way.
camp, yeah.
Buggy,
So
buggy out.
Blanco,
Yes.
you're probably up on top of the old ruins of the smithy again, kind of keeping watch. And do you guys have any like binoculars or flashlights or any of that
Yeah.
stuff?
Yeah, rather than have a radio, I have
Has
binoculars.
yeah. We also have good watchdog.
Well, that'll get to be seen whether a dog is useful or not.
Possibly
What's the name of that dog again?
Curva.
Oh, you're gonna have to spell that.
I like this beach.
And
Curva.
Do you know how to spell that?
KUR.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm just going to write that down so I don't forget. But yeah, so a couple hours in, probably somewhere to the southwest, you see in the distance lights of a single vehicle. But you only see them for like half a second before it's gone.
I turn to my compatriots. I say, and they know exactly what that means.
It's too early for bugs. What's his problem? I just heard of serious. Why are you I'm putting things in car. What are you doing?
Axel will climb up next to him and ask him what he's seen.
I see the headlights of a car. Not Italian. Not Italian. Over in this direction.
Because it's the light's not working.
Was it coming near the farm?
It was heading
You
this
see, like,
way.
Basically, it was starting to head this way, and then maybe it turned. So, like, the headlights as it turned weren't facing in your direction anymore.
They weren't even considerate enough to put on a blinker.
Well, I will tell the others, and then I will go up on the other side of the building and overwatch.
All right, so rest of the shift goes by quietly. Now it's probably getting close to midnight.
So I guess the G.I. Joe's not come back. I don't think we should leave him leave without him. But this is very troubling. He's not returned. I guess we are going to be staying here for the night, or are we leaving him?
I think we should perhaps go after and look for him.
You want to go out at night and try to find him?
It's my farm. We can go look for him. He's fine.
Well,
Come, you German. Let's go.
Very well. Sophie, will you stay here or come with us?
And she signs that she'll stay, and she hops in the truck, in the back of the truck, the Humvee.
Well, maybe I stay and watch truck. I have no sleep. Maybe that's what I do. I keep watch on camp, on truck.
Inside of your eyelids.
Yeah.
Well, I have not slept this day yet, so...
So, Axel signs says, before he goes, you have your gun, yes?
And she nods.
Okay.
Jericho, you watch farm, okay?
I watch farm, I watch truck, I make sure girls safe, everything good.
You
Maybe
watch sleep. Bianca watch farm.
Go to sleep. Sleep. I just realized I'm just doing Triumph the Insult Dog the whole time. I just... Sleep.
The Italian assassin dog.
I will poop on you.
All right, then I guess for this shift, then Pavlov's he's gonna go ahead and try to get a little bit of sleep since he didn't get any sleep. And so
Before you leave, I grabbed the... there's no arrows.
There's no arrows for it.
My rifle has a silencer, I believe. I have a sniper's rifle. Okay. Be safe. Come back. Be thinking of you.
I go, Kurva, watch the children.
and she tries to follow you.
No, stay. Kurva, stay. Watch the children.
Okay.
So we go out in search of the gunnery sergeant.
Okay. So,
And then is Blanco doing recon again?
I think now I take a position on top of the what do we have? What's near us? What's the structure?
The foundry?
it's a old smithy.
What's it? Whatever the tallest position is, and I use my scope on the sniper's rifle just to keep watch
Okay.
in the dark as much as possible.
Okay. Fair enough. And Minka and Axel, are you? So you have flashlights, or no?
No need flashlights. It's my father.
Okay.
I do not have one. I am following.
Okay. All right. Just walk through the dark, through the brush, and
It's one of the gear items we don't have.
okay. Yeah.
It's
Mission batteries would probably be pretty hard to come by, even if you had them. All right. So no light. So it would be a.
what is face of moon?
Let me check Google, see if it has.
Okay, astronomy guy.
I can probably tell you that.
It's very, very cloudy in Kalisz. So, actually, it's generally cloudy all the time because of the nuclear devastation. So, haha.
But I will say it would be a new moon on July 1st in 2000.
All right.
Yeah.
So I guess
it is.
So how would that look? Describe what a new moon would look like on a very cloudy evening.
Is dark. It's very dark.
Okay.
But as long as I know north is that way, east is that way, west is that way, he's my farm. I know fields.
Okay. I guess you two can make who has the best survival?
I do 2 B in both, so 2d10.
All right, so it's 2d10. I am gonna knock. So I'm not too off because it's dark, but give you a bonus for 1 for Tyr helping you. So just knock down 1.
So a d10,
D8.
d8.
Yep.
Double 7s.
Oh, good job. Okay, it takes you a while, but you kind of recall what the deer trail he was talking about is a pretty well-worn trail. So you kind of you go there and you kind of start trying to retrace what a hunter's steps would be, and you're walking along, and then like there's a break in the clouds for like a second, and you see like a shiny area on the ground, probably about 15 feet in front of you.
Shiny area?
Like something glinting off on the ground.
Like small?
Kind of large.
Unsling the rifle and approach slowly.
Spread out slightly.
Okay.
Like
What's up?
10, 12 feet apart.
What are you doing?
You get closer, and it looks like it's just really like looks like a puddle when you get close to it.
Does it smell?
No, not particularly.
Throw a pebble. I throw a pebble at it.
It just kind of sticks. And so it's not.
He's blood. He's blood. He's got somebody kill animal here. Drag animal off.
Yeah, we'll just stick a finger in it. See what it's-
Yeah, looks like blood.
Any way to find out where it came from?
Well, there's a lot of blood. So whatever bled that much probably didn't walk away on its own.
Is any noticeable tracks?
Like if it was dragged off?
Is the ground wet or dry?
It does look like it was dragged for a few feet, but then you don't see any more blood.
Is the grass or the underbrush trampled or sticks broken, anything like that?
Yeah, I mean you're already on a deer trail, so it's already a little bit trampled, but it may be a little bit extra trampled around here.
I bring Minka close, and it's like, if the American killed the deer, why would he drag it away from our?
When you kill deer, you gut deer. You leave pile of guts. There's no pile of guts.
Yeah, you bleed it and you bleed it and you gut it. See, I say we follow as much as we can.
I say you take 20 feet that way. I take 20 feet this way. We walk on either side in that direction. We take a look.
Very well.
Make the clicky noise if you see something.
Clicky noise?
Clicky noise, eh? Click, click. Clicky noise.
Am I a
Make
TV
clicky
robot?
noise. Go click.
There, okay.
Cursing in Polish.
How's that cursing in Polish go?
Cursing in Polish.
How's
There'd be subtitles saying cursing in Polish.
You're just gonna have to. All the curses we know are terrible ones.
Yeah,
So
totally.
as best we can, we'll fan it.
Okay, you fan out, and so Tyr, you were walking a little bit in the southerly direction, and you run into basically some muddy tire tracks. Probably like 70, 80 feet away.
Axel goes click, 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 click.
So I come on over.
Well, we got a quick visitor, so we're taking a break, and we'll be right back. And we're back. Okay, so Minka, you come over to these muddy tracks that Axel's found, and you're looking at the direction they're going in. And you kind of like get a lay of the land, and you know that there's probably a road about a quarter mile away from where you are that those tracks would intercept with at some point.
Of course I know his road. This was Nosky Farm. Stupid people. Very bad props.
So no gunny. Some blood from something and some tracks.
It looks like something might have abducted our American friend.
Is the road that way? We can go have a look at the road, see if people are still at the road. I can't imagine Big Loud American be so quiet for the drive.
He can't be quiet on he can be quiet on a radio in a hidden barn.
Can't be quiet.
I agree. Let us go and be quiet on our way.
And you walk maybe 5 feet before you see something dangling from a tree branch.
Okay, is it large, small?
Looks like a necklace of some kind.
Go up and check it out.
Looks like dog tags when you get closer.
Okay, pull them down.
Too dark to see.
I was gonna wait for a break in the clouds.
So wait a little longer.
We really need some sort of light when we come back out next time.
But
if we shine light, they see us. Is good.
Yeah. It takes about 10 minutes for you to kind of get through the brush and everything to get to the road, but following the tracks is pretty easy. You get to the road, and it is dark. The road is just dark, and you see this road looks like it goes north and south. And the way the tracks kind of angled onto the road, it appeared they were headed south.
Is going in the way we plan to take truck.
Does this road join up with the road that we were planning on go, or is this the only road?
Well, several roads.
It's easiest road to is easy road to get to from farm, but is go south, we go south. Is no better road to take us south without going through brush.
Is there a quicker way back to the farm where we can get the others?
We can go straight line through farm. We don't have to look for a dumb American. We can just go straight to farm. It's much quicker.
All right, we'll take the straight line. We'll take the straight line back.
Okay. So you get back after a couple hours, and Pavlov is snoring away. Were you sleeping in the truck or on the ground? Okay. So he's sleeping in the front passenger seat of the truck, and Zofie is sleeping in the back.
Does Curva bark as we approach or no?
She comes and greets you and licks your hand.
Stupid dog. No bark.
Looks for food.
May have to cook later. Okay. Just give her a scratch.
Okay.
What's till Chris? Congratulations.
Ma, I'm with my friend. I got with BD, okay? I mean, I've got to play D&D.
Hey, is there any Funyuns? Can we have some Funyuns?
They want the fun.
30 women there. I watch it do that.
I get drunk.
How come I be there? All right. And we're back.
Oh, boy.
And we're back.
You guys marking that too?
5 minutes of usable content for this episode.
That's usable. That's
all
going
Patreon. This is all future Patreon behind the scenes. This is gold. This is money.
This is good stuff.
Right.
The Kupo kissing noises alone, I'll charge $5.
What for the therapy to get him out of your head, or
To pay for the therapy.
$5 donations on your GoFundMe is.
Anyway, so Pavlov's sleeping, Zofie's sleeping. Blanco, you see them coming back, but with no American. So you guys are still down one American when the two of them come back empty-handed. So what do you say anything to them when they come back, or?
So we'll tell Blanco which direction we saw the vehicle marks, tire tracks go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll wake Pavel. We'll like Pavel and Sophia.
Oh, Doldiaska. What's going on? Russians attacking?
Someone has taken the American.
It's just snorting.
It's okay. She can't hear it. It's a good thing about sleeping next to Deaf Girl. You snore all you want.
She looks at him and she goes.
That's the dog farting. That's not me. It's the dog.
So, anyway, wake up. We have to discuss, and I'll turn the dash lights on in the Humvee and look at the dog tags.
Yeah, they're definitely Masons.
Why would they leave the dog tags?
Maybe he put a fight. They fall off, get tangled in tree.
I detect the struggle.
They look like they're hung up there, like not accidentally.
And there was a lot of blood on the ground.
Perhaps this is a ransom.
It could be too. Maybe Joe he leaves that to let us know where he is. Like maybe he'd do that. Otherwise, right?
I think Big American make lots of noise to let us know where he is, just like all the other times.
So is he dead?
Well, he was carried off in the truck, we think, to the south, along the road we were going to go.
If he dead, why take body? Why not just leave body?
I don't know. You're right. You make good point. But we have not seen any vehicles through here.
Blanco saw one earlier tonight.
Oh.
Yes?
They go same way, Blanco? They go the direction south?
I did not see lights leave your farm.
Well, they go south, we go south. Is the road south?
I'm sorry, did you call me a Dago? You said Dago south. What is this? What? Why? I'm your friend.
Blanco. It's not.
I try, nephew. They don't accept foreigners here.
They don't know the quality of your character. They don't understand.
Oh boy.
Look, we were going anyway in that direction. We should start and go. And hopefully we can catch up and find where he's been taken.
Well, this is fine, but we will be driving at daytime.
No, we leave right now. It's middle of the night.
We drive slow, quiet, look for obvious signs of camps. If they be driving cars, the car is loud. We see cars.
Okay, it's fine by me.
They take big dumb American. They're not smart people.
All right, we take vehicle, we go south, right? We were going to go south anyway.
Yes.
Who's going to take a machine gun?
Put it in the truck.
No, his machine gun is on
Yes,
top.
mounted.
Oh, Pavlov, you feel free.
Well, that's a great idea. I bust cap in them.
I point to Blanco. Blanco, you take big gun.
I'm better one-on-one.
You navigate.
No, okay, I navigate. That sounds really good. It's really dark.
You shut up. You look at the map.
Okay, all right.
Does the Humvee does full headlights or are they slightly blacked out?
If they're military, they're all going to have the blackout mode.
Okay, I was just saying because I know this one's made a spare.
So yeah, just describe the blackout mode to me, and to everybody.
Blackout mode of the headlights is basically a very thin beam of light projecting straight down onto the roadway that can't be seen from certain degrees above it or to either side. It leaves a narrow light beam, basically like 50, 55 feet in front of you. And it's basically just enough to drive by without running into things.
Okay.
So you imagine the circle, the circle of the headlight, but like this much is blacked out. You can do it you can do it at home with tape or.
Yes, tapes aren't as exact as the military makes them, but yeah, same idea.
So we must proceed slowly with this lighting.
Yes. So who's going to drive?
I drive.
Like I say, we'll look at the map and we'll help you navigate.
Yes, we go south.
All right, I'll ride in the back with Sophie.
So you kick this puppy on, put on the dark driving mode, and roll out.
Which is on map? Which way is north?
Give you the map. Just throw the map on.
This is our town here, yes? But here, yes. We're going to go this way.
Twilight
south.
GM, can you describe
Yeah.
the weapon on top of the Humvee? What is it?
It's was it a saw?
A saw.
Yeah, M243
Yeah, it's like
or M60 roughly.
Yeah.
Either one.
big machine gun, something that Arnold Schwarzenegger would carry around.
Yeah, it's the saw, the M249 saw, which is basically like an automatic version of the assault rifle. So it's a smaller caliber round, the regular rifle round. It was meant to replace the M60.
Okay. So a big bang, and how much ammunition do we have?
One belt of 100 rounds. And if you look up, so if you go into Roll20, you can actually pull up under the characters Miserable Beast. And if you go to the vehicle tab, it's got the stats for the light machine gun.
Yeah, we actually have the in the U.S. military weapons, it's got the M249 as well.
Yeah, 200 round mag. That's what it said.
Once you pull the
200.
trigger,
Yeah.
once I pull this trigger, everyone, I don't care about the lights, they will know where we are. So we must proceed with caution.
If you have to pull trigger, they already know where we are.
Well, let's hope we don't need it.
Avanti.
All right.
Yoink's in the way.
Okay, so I'm gonna. You guys start heading off south. You get on the road, and just so you're aware, driving in it's a little treacherous. Driving, in this area. Basically, the roads, all the roads that you have seen are all pretty bad. There's lots of potholes, and it's just the roads are just besides all the damage from artillery and whatnot, there haven't been any repairs to them. Anytime recent.
It's good Polish road, strong Polish road. It's fine.
Yeah, anybody who's ever been to rural Poland knows what the roads are like without. And
So it's that, but worse.
Now the tire tracks we saw, were they big vehicle, smallish vehicle, roughly?
Not as big as yours, so smaller than yours.
So we should be easy to find a place where such car could pull off without crashing. It's fine.
can I monitor the radio chatter? Not too loudly, of course.
Sure. All right.
I don't believe in radios. They're for the weak.
So let's pull up some radio.
I hate
Fuck 'em.
driving levels in games.
Look, used to play the radio and dance with my aunt all the time. What are you talking about?
That's why I don't like them anymore. I miss your aunt. Your big, buxom, beautiful aunt.
Oh, okay. We discussed this.
She had them all in the funniest places.
Lips smooth like butter. And then there were the ones on her face, too.
Axel, not for the first time, considers eating the sniper rifle bullet.
So is that what Mueller hears on the radio?
Yeah, you hear a desperate plea for help from a civilian family in a farm nearby being attacked by marauders. So this is it's in Polish. They're pleading for help, it's you recognize.
Stefania, is that you?
You recognize the name of the farm, and it's probably about an hour south of where you are.
Do not answer that.
There's a good chance that if this band
Yes.
if this band took the gunnery sergeant, they might also be attacking this farm.
Yes.
I think we should go.
We surprise them we get them from behind.
Is there a way to
American
get
style,
to
you
this?
say?
Is there a way to get to this farm off the main road?
I defer to the GM for the geographic knowledge. Is there a way to sneak up on farm?
You could probably drive. You'd probably take the road most of the way there, and then probably drive through the fields.
Drive to fields. If we can see house, we turn lights off and drive towards house.
Okay.
And maybe stop half kilometer going foot.
Okay. So I put you guys on the map. It's not exactly what the headlights look like, but that's close enough. I think that's. I'm not going to bitch and complain too much about that.
So we're driving with the helicopter hovering.
Yeah.
Shining.
I thought I could aim this more, but it didn't seem to be. Yeah, I have to play around with the Roll20 stuff.
It's good.
But it's fine. It's something that came up pretty quickly. So you're driving. You're on this road. You're in Miserable Beast. But you're still probably a ways away from that distress call you received. So who's driving?
I'm driving.
Okay. So you can go ahead. You move to the end of the light there. You should be able to grab the token and move it. There we go. That's better. So you can keep on moving around. You just basically see trees and brush on the side of the road there. It's so go ahead and keep on following the road around. So you do see it looks like a bend in the road to the left up ahead. Do you drive off the road?
Minka, does that go towards the farm? Directly towards it?
It's fastest route without driving to the G.
Okay.
So
Yeah, you can keep going.
I'm purposely not staying on the road, so
Okay. What about all my IEDs?
This is a very bumpy ride. There's perfectly good road.
So
You told me you know how to drive, Minka.
yes. Minka debating slamming on the brakes.
So you come around the bend there, and you see some barbed wire fencing, and the lights kind of catch the eyes of a sheep.
Is fencing part of the farm that we're seeking, or no?
No, you're not anywhere near that other farm.
That would make tasty sheep.
And there wasn't a farm here last time you went down this way.
How close are we to that farm that we suspect they're at?
You're still a ways away from that. There's a more southbound road coming up ahead where
So
you'd have to turn.
this fence then looks hastily erected.
What farmer would use barbed wire fence to keep livestock?
A Russian farmer.
Many farmers keeps animals from going to other side of the fence.
But does this look military grade barbed wire or
No,
Like hastily
Polska
thrown up.
yeah,
barbed wire.
you see like a mix. Yeah, you actually see like kind of your traditional barbed wire, and you actually see some spots where it's more military grade, but it's definitely, it seems more kind of haphazard.
So if they attacking farm, we can surprise farm, or we can investigate. Maybe they dump off lumpy American here.
I think that's very likely.
I love that your description of
I
the
think they leave
gets
American
more
with the
important. Lumpy
Be
American.
happy.
That's good. He will survive on Pepsi.
Look for if you want to stop, look for a place to stash
See,
bombs.
corn syrup will keep him going.
We can tear a fence.
American blood, corn syrup.
So, we pull over, investigate,
Yeah,
we shut off the engine.
I think we're going to steal a sheep, Minka. I think what we're going to do.
That's hot.
We're not going to worry about food while our friend is in danger and these people are being raided.
We stop. We look at fence area. Look for American. See if he here.
So you stop. You're looking over there, and you see like a small pond and just several more sheep, but no Americans.
Sheepy, sheepy, sheepy.
And you kind of see looks like some buildings over kind of to the north of where you are, like houses and stuff.
So that'd be down here.
Yeah.
Blanco,
Yes.
do you have scope? You see anybody?
Can
Yeah,
I?
it's pretty dark. Oh,
anything?
yeah, go ahead and make a
Any glints of? Yeah. Just a moment.
I'll use mine to back him up
Yeah.
to help him because I've got one on my rifle as well, just to see if he glints of light or anything.
Okay.
Yeah, it might be dark, but buildings have peoples.
Yep.
Peoples need light.
So I'll give him an assist.
Okay.
Double success.
You basically you see about here on the map. Let's see. Let me look at grab the distance here to tell you. So about 30 to 40 meters away, you see looks like a glint of some candlelight from a window, and it passes and goes away.
I convey that to my compatriots.
Well, there's someone
Guys.
living there, yes?
There's a hint of candlelight at the window.
There's a light over in the old Frankenstein place.
What about the farm that is being attacked? Those are your friends, Minka.
I know them. He's no friends.
Listen,
Have we heard anything else from them from the radio?
No, it went silent.
Perhaps they're being brought back here.
It's long distance. We maybe not have time to get there. We might have American here.
Let us find a way to approach them.
Do you want to look along fence line with scopes? See if you see anybody on fence lines. Look for guards.
Yes, the Polak is right. Let's do that.
Yeah, it's pretty dark. You can't really make anything out.
We could we could go over the fence and
We could take down fence. We use car.
we could take down the fence.
So, does Miserable Beast have a winch?
You can say that again?
Does Miserable Beast have a winch on it?
Sure.
Or does anyone have cutters?
I don't think it. Well,
we have tools. I have pliers.
I don't know if it's. Yeah, we have tools, so yeah, we can cut through the thing quietly, given the tools.
Yeah, let us do that. Just enough for us to get through.
Do you still have the lights on?
No, we turned off the lights after we came around the corner.
Is it any chance this barbaric fence has electricity running through it?
That would be shocking. I don't think so.
I smack Pavlov upside the head.
It would be surprising if someone would spend kind of
given
generator power.
Nukes in the area. Yeah.
Minka,
Okay.
Minka, give me the keys
Oh, that is good.
for the vehicle.
You don't have keys. Being the modern guys cannot remember where they put keys. They just you push the button, it goes.
You mean you just push button to start vehicle?
You just push.
This is like spacecraft.
You in combat. You lose keys. What you going to do? You die? You stupid.
This is like Jetson car.
Yeah. So Axel asked Zophie if she could drive the vehicle in an emergency.
I lean over to Zophie. She's deaf. I cannot. I point.
She kind of shrugs, like maybe.
I pointed her. I pointed how to start it. And I pointed the pedal. And I point forward. And I make steering wheel motions.
And she's like, she kind of like bobs her head back and forth.
I give her a thumbs up. He's good. She fine.
This is good, Minka. She will now drive like mime.
If we do not come back, you get in this and you go as fast and as far as you can.
This was very good. Can we see that sign you
sounds
just
like
did again?
Yes, sure. There you go. Here's another one for you.
Yeah, you make skedaddles.
Yeah. So
This
Yeah.
you take knife, cut small branches, and make car hard to see from road.
Oh, okay.
We go.
Yeah, it's like go find some trees, some bushes. Right here next to this road.
Yeah, there's some stuff across the street you could grab.
I'll go over and try to grab some like bushes or something and use a crowbar or whatever to knock the limbs off. I've got some pliers. I've cut some limbs and bring them up.
Yeah.
I have a combat knife, so I can help.
Not all.
Well, he's camouflaging the car. We're going to go look in camp.
Oh, okay. I didn't know he was going to stay with Sophie. Okay.
He don't have gun. He's
Okay. So we'll go in. We'll go through the fence.
Okay.
Over the fence, through the fence.
So you're cutting the fence with the pliers and the wire cutters. Okay.
Twilight GM, I keep a position at the cannon while my compatriots are going through the fence.
Okay, make a recon roll there, Blanco.
For you, I will do this.
and knock it down one too if you have a.
Oh.
and he shouts down, "I see nothing."
No, he got it. Well, he got a double success. He got a double success and a failure.
No, that was the last roll. Or why did it roll twice?
It auto rolled twice. Sometimes the roll 20 does that sometimes. His first roll was a double success and a failure.
I don't know, but I take your word for it.
So mishaps with.
I believe you said it was just a contested.
Yeah.
Against a double success.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be one failure minus one success would be just one success. And then it'll be contested versus somebody else's.
Right.
Recon.
Gotcha.
So the sheep get a little noisy when you start cutting through the fence. And you hear some shouts to the south of you, but you don't have really a really good idea of positioning right now.
So this direction?
Like this direction.
Yeah, south would be top. So that's bottom is north in this scenario.
Oh no. This is upside down basically. So you're heading south.
Yeah, right. So yeah, you said we heard noises from the south. So this is south.
Okay, so
So not from the buildings in the farm. We heard it from the other.
No, from the buildings.
So from the north.
So that would be the
north.
Oh,
That's why we're confused. Like, shit, are we getting...
fuck.
This is what happens when GM fails survival roll.
10.6% alcohol.
I'm right there with you, baby.
All right.
All right, Malcolm, come on, spring it in.
We hear noise from buildings to the north.
Buildings to the north, you hear noise coming from that direction. God damn it.
So we'll stop what we're doing. Do we hear the noises coming towards us?
No, just kind of like basically calls. Some people calling out.
In what language?
It's really at this distance, it's a little unintelligible, so you're not really sure.
So Polish.
That's what it sounds like up close.
Yeah. Not much difference.
They think we're stealing their sheep. I mean, they've caught us stealing their sheep.
Oh, Scottish sheep.
Pants,
This is my sheep. I came with this sheep.
pants down around his ankles.
I came with the sheep twice.
Very considerate that you came with sheep.
Yes, sir. Terrible.
Yeah. Matt's a good Irish Scottish guy. Always lets the sheep come first.
This is why Scotsmen wear kilt. Because sheep hear zipper.
Such a...
We're old people.
That's
Yeah, that's right.
To our Polish listeners, we just want you to know this is just parody. We wouldn't actually.
And to our Scottish and Irish,
fine, it's 'cause we're making-
Scottish and Irish listeners, I know we're men.
With enough whiskey, we'll talk. It's not a lot of whiskey.
Okay, back to what we're doing,
Okay.
and we're back.
And we're back.
Okay. Minka sees... What's this discoloration here? Shrubs?
Dirt.
Grab.
Oh, Minka does not go to the dirt. Minka follows fence line.
Oh yeah, let me.
I hear the noise to the south, so I swing the turret around as a precautionary measure
North, but yeah.
To the north.
towards the sound of the towards
Perfect.
the sounds.
Yeah.
All right, so take some cover in those bushes there.
Oh sure. Yeah.
So by the dice, are double successes 10, 11, and 12?
10, 11, and 12, yes.
Okay. I thought it was just 10 and 12. My bad.
I thought that originally too, but the way the roller is set on D20, the 11s count. So
Okay. I just wanted to
Works for me.
identification.
they don't say in the rulebook actually in the alpha release. So hopefully maybe that'll be cleared up in the book.
Let's see page XX.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the only reason why we haven't got the beta rules yet. It's because they have to get all the page numbers right. So you're following the fence line around, trying not to cut yourself on the barbed wire / razor wire.
Just do it by not staying back close to the Yes. Making love to the fence.
And so you're doing that, and suddenly you hear in Polish a shout kind of directed in your direction from the north. And it's someone asking basically who goes there. Stay away. Who goes there and stay away from our sheep? We won't hesitate to shoot you.
I go full gutty and blow everybody away now.
Just starts mowing down the sheep. Now we have changed conversation.
Fuck your sheep!
Here's the thing: do I recognize the voice as someone local to the community, or is it like accented?
I mean, probably it sounds like it's probably someone. The dialect at least is local, but not a voice you recognize.
So, given that they haven't started opening up a shooting, I look back at Axel and I give him the shh, be quiet noise. And
Axel nods and holds up the rifle.
I move away from Axel and call out in Polish, I'm looking for a friend. No watch your sheep. And I just have my hands up. But I'm counting on the darkness to make it difficult to spot me. And I'm still walking slowly, but with my hands up.
I'm trying to aim there to scout, to survey with the scope where the voice came from, looking for light or anything like that.
Yeah, you can definitely, as your eyes get adjusted to the darkness, you can start to make out the buildings now. It looks like some basically a mixture of different size homes, like some small homes and some larger homes. But you're not seeing any people or movement yet.
I'll just keep walking.
And it's like it's just, and a different voice calls out, a woman's voice this time. She says, just stop where you are. And who are you, and how do we know you're not with them?
I say, I'm Minka. I live 5 miles, just right up the road. I have a friend come through. He stay at farm. He go hunting. He no return. I'm looking for a friend.
So, and you hear Shadows like, I heard she died.
Who, Minka? Who's that?
Yeah, everybody at that farm.
I'm here. I hide out in the back of the property in fields. Come, I show you.
Yeah, make a. What kind of roll is that again? Let me.
Are you trying to use to convince someone of something?
Yeah.
Manipulation roll?
Yeah.
Persuasion, manipulation, yeah.
What's command or manipulation under empathy? So
yeah, I'd say it'd probably be a manipulation roll.
So that is 1d6. This should be fun.
Well, plus your base stat.
I don't know if she's skilled in it.
No, that's my empathy is D.
Oh.
And I have no persuasion skill.
But don't you always get a D6 even if you don't have the skill?
That's why I said
Yeah.
I get 1d6 to it. But it's just
Oh, okay. I always assumed that you just got the base D6 even if you
No.
plus your.
This is how you learn skills too, by the way. If you try a skill and you can actually spend experience points on building it up.
It's not a 6, it's a 5.
She says,
I was aiming for not 1, so I'm pretty pleased.
she just says, just you come forward to the fence, and the rest of you stay where you are.
Can we all hear this?
Yeah.
All right.
And I go, I have bad news. I'm inside fence. But I
Said,
keep my hands up.
come forward to the other side of the fence.
Yeah. I just keep walking along the fence
Yeah,
line.
and eventually you feel it wrap around and kind of you feel like you're in an enclosure. And I'll move you to where you are. So you're there, and there's a barbed wire fence in front of you. And you see one person coming out of the darkness to greet you. And it looks like they kind of hop over another fence. And they're actually, no, she doesn't. It just stays on this side. So there's a person right here, and she's gonna turn on a flashlight.
And she'll just see me stand there, hands up, going, "If we are a threat to you, we come in shooting."
Aiute.
That's a lot of light, but anyway. So yeah, so she turns on a flashlight and she's like looking at you, and you kind of see Axel standing at the border of the light there, and she's got a pistol in one hand and the flashlight in the other, and she's holding it on you. It's like a so. I don't know why I should trust you. I don't know I should trust anybody right now.
I understand. It's scary times. We're just looking for a friend. If you see a friend come by, we happy to go follow him. We think maybe he stopped here. If we threat, we just take sheep and go. We know. Walk in, try and take sheep.
We did find someone. But why would you be traveling with an American? The Americans sometimes they join up with the marauders.
This American I met before war. He keep stuff at my farm. After everything go crazy, he come to farm, and we find ways to get out of here.
So
he's big damn American, very loud. Can't miss him.
Yeah, and what does he look like?
And I would describe him.
Kind of.
He's very loud.
I think you need to describe him.
He's very American. He's tall. He's very loud.
It smells like cheeseburger.
Scratch self all the time.
So
Skin like
Have eagles. Every time he talks, eagle will come, land on shoulders, spread wings.
skin like paper.
We did find an American. He killed one of our sheep that had escaped. We thought he was one. We thought he was with the college.
One of sheep escaped?
You thought the American was with college?
Big mistake. You talked to him?
Sorry, I'm not there.
Yeah. Yeah. He was very insistent that he was just hunting, but Americans, we see them. They capture some of our people. They take them back to the college.
Those people traveling in groups or alone?
Normally in groups, but they're sometimes they're Americans, sometimes they're Russian, but we can't be too careful. We're trying to make a life here, and it's we can't have anybody coming in and threatening what we have.
Well, you said you catch him somewhere else, so he not the threat. He the one alone looking for food, just like you.
Well,
but you went to go in search of food, so there were more of you than him. Why? What do you do with him? He not with the team if he alone and looking for sheep.
We have him. We were hoping to use him to trade for our people.
But what we have to trade, we're trying to survive just like you.
Who are you trading with, if I may ask?
The college, the Marauders.
And it's like he holds the rifle out in front of him. He's like, I know, I'm very sorry. I know you don't like Germans very much, but I am trying to survive and help my friend Minka as well. But I am not with whatever this college is. Can you tell us what it is?
It's these Marauders. They've been terrorizing any kind of settlements that are trying to scratch a living out after what's happened, and it's they're amassing foot soldiers and power and stealing fuel and supplies and food.
Well, then why you want to trade with them? They're just going to come.
I
but they
want
later
to
anyway.
trade back for our people because they've been taking our people.
People like that, they don't want to trade. They don't trade in good faith. They just come, they just take. So you're going to lose their people anyway. Why you want to trade?
Are these the ones, Minka? Are these the ones that might have called might be attacking your friends on the radio?
Is possible.
Can you ask if your friends here know the people on the radio?
Did you listen to the radio? They someplace attacking farm down south.
And this happens every week. There's some other place they hit. So I would not be surprised. I mean, it could be Russians, could be other peoples, but in this area, this college this dean has been quite notorious.
So going with local knowledge, having grown up in the area, has this kind of chaos been going on since the start of the war in that regard, or has it been going on just since shit crapped the bed yesterday?
You hadn't heard of this particular thing. There is a small college, probably 30 kilometers to the southeast of here, that they maybe could be referring to, but you don't know what you don't really know what she's talking about.
Then I'd say, well, how many people do you have experience with at college? If they come out teams, they go take stuff from farms. How many people they have? How many people do you have?
They have a lot more than us, but I think they don't want to completely take us because we've got some crops starting to grow, and they probably just want to.
They make you slaves.
Yes,
it's fine. You want to be slaves? It's fine. You be slaves. We just want friend. We get out of your way. They know what friend American is friend of ours. All they do is make him slave too. He don't want to be slave. He's going to cause trouble. They kill him. They kill you for giving them him.
All right. I let me. She kind of whistles back and shouts something and says, bring him in Polish. And
Chodź tutaj.
Chodź tutaj, okay. I'm gonna assume that's right.
Or he just called you a whore.
Yeah.
Too. That was part of his Kupo's wedding ceremony.
This college, do you know where they are based?
At the college. He's American speaking around the Germans.
We are German. We need precise instructions.
I mean,
I don't know there's a college.
It's south of here, but they've been taking over other communities and spreading their influence. So you see basically a bound and gagged gunny wearing his boots and just some tidy whities. So Axel and Minka, you notice, like, you're looking at him. It's like there's like no reason for a guy that old to be that fit. And you can't help but notice, but even out in the field here, it looks like his tidy whities have probably been ironed.
That'll show. Put some starch in them.
Double starch.
Yeah. So, but he looks unharmed, just kind of pissed off and a bit frazzled, and they have a paper sack with his clothes in it, and
all ironed.
Once they bring him up to us, I go, I bet you find him without clothes, but right?
And everybody laughs and claps.
Perhaps we should leave the muzzle on.
So yeah, they ungag him, and they put she takes off her jacket and puts it over the barbed wire so he can hop over, and he grabs the paper bag from them, and they give him back his rifle, but without the ammunition. I'm sorry.
And I say, oh, thank you very much. We get out of your way. If you have any wire, we fix your fence over there where we make small hole.
Yeah. And they'll grab some supplies, and they get a little closer. They see your Humvee with the mounted machine gun. They're like a little wary of getting closer with the dangerous looking Italian manning it. It's like you go on. We'll fix it.
Very good. But my advice, stay around. You find a way to get out of here. Very bad news.
We just want to live our lives. But thank you for your advice. You do what you need to do to survive as well.
Be safe.
You as well.
Uważaj.
Does that just start a gunfight?
It was all I could do when she was negotiating with her not to yell, Minka, you have sheep yet? You steal that fucking sheep yet?
How you cook sheep?
Your pet comes out. He's got wool coming out of his mouth.
He's got a cookbook.
It's terrible.
Betty Crocker, how cook sheep?
So we're gonna say that you're in. We'll start things off. Is there anything else you want to do as you drive away?
I just say, you look good in tidy whities, Hawkeye Pierce. Very nice look.
Put your pants on. There's a child in the coat.
Yeah, it makes you all uncomfortable.
He's actually got a tattoo of an eagle with a flag and gun on his chest.
Okay, that's canon now. Remember that.
Absolute canon.
Very good, but so you learned a few new things today. There are communities struggling to survive. There are marauders out there that are taking what they feel belongs to them. And you have a name of a particular group of marauders.
And their leader.
Yeah. At least a title.
The dean in the college. Let's burn that motherfucker down.
This college name is Cluck You, yeah?
Axel still wants to go to the farm that was being raided.
I mean, by the time we get there, it'll be a smoldering wreck. But yeah, we'll see what they're like.
We can try. At least that is the least we can do as humans.
This Dean guy though. I mean, this is chaos. Maybe he make order out of chaos. Maybe this is what this place needs: is tough leader.
That's strange for you to say from somebody who's people who suffered under a Russian occupation for how many years. You had a tough leader then, and look at what it did to this country.
It did. I just think that without leadership, without someone be tough, it's just everybody steal from everybody.
Instead, is one guy steal from everybody.
That's government. Better to be the person stealing the sheep, right, than to look for it.
But you have to look for sheep to steal it. That's too much trouble.
I tell you now that perhaps south isn't our best choice of actions anymore, if that is the way that these raiders are coming from.
So we drive more west, southwest.
Let us try to save this farm first,
You want to save farm?
or at least save some. Or maybe they've left somebody alive. They've left something. At the very least, we can scavenge and see what is left. But I would like to try to save people if we could.
Well,
These people are just innocent farmers.
we are all innocent farmers.
We try and do what we can. We see what happens. Maybe we can help. Maybe we're too late.
Maybe he slaps the side of the Humvee. Maybe this beast will scare them off.
It is very possible.
So the farm we're going to drive to isn't one more house away.
And just going by what they'd say, this college 30 clicks south, so that's 3. Each hex is 10 clicks. So that's 10. Right?
So it'd be somewhere over here.
Yeah, somewhere. I'd say one of these 3 hexes.
Well, you know where the college is. It's down here.
Okay.
If it's what you're thinking it is, there is a small college here.
So what we might be doing then is going to look at farm, then go west and then south.
Again, we could also try east as well.
East is river.
Yeah, you have to find a way to get across the river.
And to get across river, nearest bridge is by college. Why am I still talking the accent? We're just discussing.
All right, I put a marker
otherwise,
Axel,
where the
I would
college
be
might be.
thinking that way.
Blanco.
Axel, I want to ask you something. I will protect you no matter where we go, but I have to ask you, escape to where? Where are we going?
Once we can get Zophie to a safe place, let us go as far from here as we can. We'll go to the Mediterranean, we'll go somewhere, find an island, someplace, anywhere.
We will go to Jersey City.
This promised land you
The promised land.
this land of milk and honey, it doesn't exist, Blanco. It doesn't exist.
It must exist somewhere. All right.
Thank you for listening to AARPG's presentation of It's Always Cloudy in Kalisz. The game system we are playing is Free League's Twilight 2000 4th Edition Alpha. Our game master for this story is Nathan. Our cast includes Tyr as Axel Mueller, German college student turned reluctant soldier and guardian. Cupo as Blanco Fantasma, an Italian assassin who thinks that if he can protect his nephew, Axel, then maybe there's some light left in the world. Chris as Minka, the Polish farm girl who wants to escape the madness of war and establish a new community. Matt as Pawlov Onyszewski, a Polish wannabe criminal and childhood friend of Minka who sees the war as an opportunity to become a big boss himself. And Sean as Gunnery Sergeant Mason, an American career soldier from the hills of Appalachia. Gunnery Sergeant Mason has fought in one war after another since Vietnam, and all he wants to do is go home, if there is a home, but not lose himself in the process. Our story was played on Roll20 Virtual Tabletop. Special thanks to Knock Phoenix who made the character sheets for Twilight 2000 in Roll20. Our shows are recorded using OBS, OBS Ninja, and Audacity. Our sound editing is done with Reaper. Original artwork for the AARPG logo was created by Sarah McMullen. You can see her other work at sarahmcmullenart.com. Music for the podcast was provided by Dark Fantasy Studios. Sound effects were licensed through Audio Jungle. Join us each week for more stories, interviews, and other random insights into the world of gaming. You can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and at our website, theaarpgs.com, where you can check out additional information about our stories and our cast. If you would like to help the show out, please like us, follow us, subscribe, or retweet our shows to your friends so that we can share our stories with as many people as possible. If you would like to support the show more directly, you can pick up some AARPG podcast merchandise in our website store. Money from the merchandise sales go right back into the podcast to help us pay for services, software, and material to create even more stories. The AARPG podcast is not affiliated or endorsed by Free League Publishing or any of the other vendors we've mentioned in the credits. So until next time, stay safe, be kind to one another, and play games.
Hello and welcome to the Advanced Age Role-Playing Gamers Podcast.
I didn't know we were doing voices.
No, we're not.
You actually said it correctly.
As I'm fucking reading it.
Like the first time, too.
As I'm reading
it. Just fucking cut it. That's it. That's a take. We're just one and done, baby. One and done.
Well, I have food on my shirt.